My name's Kengo Ichinose. I'm a sophomore at my local prep school. My high school life has been all books up until today. All of that was to become a tough, great doctor like my father. I didn't join a club, and I never hang out with my friends after class. Even today, I was gonna go to school early and study.
Keigo-kun, I like you. Please let me join you.
A girl that reminded me of the animals from Momotaro stood in front of me. Huh? Join me? No way. I don't remember giving you any treats.
I'm sorry. Please go out with me. I'm Hana, like the flower.
What other Hana is there? Also, stop with that confusing self-introduction. This not-so-bright girl was Hana Aizawa. She was pretty dumb, but she was my classmate. She's dumb, but even that made her cute, and she was the school's most dumb, the most popular.
I feel like you're calling me dumb.
Oh, that's amazing. You're right. I had woken up early to study. I can't be dealing with this.
Wait, I'm sorry, I was messing around, but I really do like you, so please go out with me.
I don't get it. I don't remember ever being nice to or friendly with Aizawa. I decline. Do you think, because I'm trying to be a doctor and my future is promising, that I'm a safe bet?
That's not... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry.
I don't know if my words hurt her, or if there was another reason. But I saw Aizawa try to keep a smile even though tears were falling, and I regretted what I had done just a little. If I hurt you, I'm sorry. But even if you cry, I don't intend to reciprocate your feelings.
I see. I like you a lot, so I can't give up easily.
It must be nothing that I thought her tear-stained face looked beautiful as it glistened in the sun.
I'm sorry I held you up. See you.
Huh? Hey, how about school? Aizawa gives me a big wave. Then, she ran in the opposite direction from the school. I was curious where she was going, but more than that, I had to study, so I hurried to the school building. From this day when I rejected the school's most popular girl, my life would slowly start to change. While I was studying, it slowly started to get louder around me, just when I thought homeroom was about to start.
Morning, Keigo-kun.
Oh, Aizawa. The girl I had just rejected on the way to school was smiling in front of me. She's got guts.
Oh man, I made it just in time. I forgot something at home.
Wait, her seat is in front of mine.
I've always sat here. I'm not lying.
What's with the mind reading here and there?
Hey, what kind of girls do you like, Keigo-kun?
Were you listening to what I said this morning?
I was, but I told you I can't just give up. Were you listening to me?
Could you not bother me? You can tell I'm studying, right?
Could it be that I'm your type, so you're too embarrassed to tell me?
Quiet, intelligent people who wear glasses. The complete opposite of you. I didn't think she would come on this strong after being rejected. Troublesome. This will get in the way of my studies. Aizawa was in a state of shock, muttering the information that I had come up with on the spot. How annoying. In the end, I couldn't even get through half of the studying I wanted to do, and I started the day in an irritated mood. I felt a sense of calm and a breeze from the window that made the events from the morning seem far away. Peace and quiet. I breathed a sigh of relief as printouts were being passed from the front. I took a printout from Aizawa and looked at it. Huh? What's this? A marriage application? When I looked, Hana Aizawa's name was written in the wife portion. What's going on inside her head? How optimistic can you be?
What?
Give me the printout, Pollyanna.
Okay.
Also, go to the nurse's office.
What?
Idiot! An idiot through and through! Do people normally give a marriage application to the person that rejected them?
Keigo-kun, are you mad?
Huh? I'm not mad. Just give me the printout and look straight ahead, don't turn around.
You won't marry me?
Of course I won't! Hey, Chinose, keep it down. Why do I have to be scolded? It's unfair. It's absurd. This is the end. Because of Aizawa's incomprehensible actions, I couldn't focus at all on the lesson afterward. Did she run back this morning to get that application? If so, her obsession is too scary. I don't want to be involved. No matter how cute or popular she may be, I couldn't handle it. And from here on out, I avoided talking to her. After class. I'm sure she doesn't know that I'm here right now. It's safe here. I was happy to be able to focus on studying and opened my notebook cheerfully. A few minutes after I started studying, I heard a rattling sound in front of me. I lifted my face out of curiosity and saw an unbelievable sight. You! Why are you here?
Okay, Gokun, what a coincidence. I came here to study too.
This can't be a coincidence, but an inevitable outcome of your bad intentions. I am not gonna study with you.
It's okay. We're not studying together, just coincidentally studying near each other.
Coincidence? It's definitely not okay. I can't. It's a waste of time to respond. I won't pay her any mind and put all my focus on studying. Or so I thought. Hey, stop staring. I can't concentrate.
Oh? Don't mind me.
I said I mind.
What? You can't not think about me? It's like we're married.
Stop, don't get all shy. I'm saying you're bothering me. Don't get it twisted.
Oh,
I can't. I'm tired.
you want to take a break and talk about the mysteries of Japan's medical field?
Don't make me think about useless things. My interest was piqued a little. Get it together. It's Aizawa. Keep it together.
The medical field? I don't know much. I'm curious about why you want to become a doctor.
There isn't a big reason. I admired my father, I guess.
Your dad is a doctor too, right? A little tough, but a very reliable doctor.
Do you know my father?
Oh, yeah. My little sister was hospitalized when she was younger and he took care of us.
Aizawa has a little sister. I wonder if she had some health issues. My father was tough on his patients, but that was also the reason he was trusted by them. He doesn't say sweet nothings, doesn't comfort you, but he'll fix the problem. My father had said that was the most important. So I won't cut myself any slack to become a doctor like that.
I see. You respect your day, huh?
Respect, huh? Well, something like that.
I see. You can definitely do it, Doctor.
The sunset glowed on Aizawa's smile, and that smile was bright and somewhat nostalgic. Maybe she looks like someone? No, I don't know. If you're rooting for me, don't get in the way of my studies anymore.
Okay, but before that, there's a problem I want you to help me with.
Oh, well, if that's the case. With a serious face, Aizawa put the marriage application in front of me.
About this. How can I get Keigo-kun to marry me?
Maybe in 1,000 years, some great scholar will solve that one for you. Go home if you're gonna mess around.
I might have turned dumb from that.
Don't worry, you've always been dumb. Maybe you'll actually become a little better. Yep, this is who she is. I was dumb for taking her seriously for even a second.
Oh no! My precious marriage application! Wait, I'll go home too!
Don't follow me! I was followed around by Aizawa all day. I could hear the sound of my peaceful studying days crumbling away. The next day, I did my morning studying at home before I arrived at school at a normal time. I won't be bothered anymore. When I entered the classroom, it was a little more hectic than usual. At the center of the chaos was...
Keigo-kun! Morning! No, I mean, more good day?
Aizawa had glasses on and she ran toward me. Aizawa was straightforward, so she must have taken what I said yesterday to heart. But her mind hasn't caught up yet. She greeted me far from intelligently.
This doesn't work.
You can't hide your dumbness.
Or maybe I'm so dumb I'm actually smart.
I don't prefer that kind of smart.
Ugh.
Hannah-chan, you don't usually wear glasses.
I wanted to look smart.
You're okay with just looking the part? Hilarious! Another thing that makes you cute. Aizawa was being made fun of and laughed at by our classmates. It must be nothing that I was a tad bit irritated when I heard other people calling her dumb. What are you doing?
I thought you'd fall for me.
You're so simple. Is there a reason you want to do that and be laughed at just to make me fall for you? Your actions are so one-dimensional. I can't imagine there being a reason like that. During afternoon PE, I was playing basketball when I heard the girls on the court next to mine.
Hey, where's Hannah? What? You're right. Where did you go? Maybe the restroom?
Aizawa was missing? And she disappeared quietly? I was curious about what the girls had said, and I was mindlessly moving my body. Hey, Bolt Ichinose! Did something happen? Her actions are always insane, so maybe she's planning something. Hey, Ichinose! Look out! Ah! Ichinose! I saw sunshines and daisies. My brain's just like hers now. Ichinose, sorry. It was on purpose. It was on purpose? Ichinose, you alright? Oh, yes, sir. It's nothing. Actually, I feel a little woozy, so can I go to the nurse? Of course, go ahead. Truthfully, I wasn't that woozy, but I thought I might look for Aizawa while I'm at it, and headed to the nurse's office. I'm not worried or anything. Absolutely not. That girl, where could she have gone? She was dumb, but she's never been one to ditch class. I was thinking about that when I thought I heard a cough from behind the gym. When I took a peek, Aizawa was sitting there. Hey, Aizawa, what's wrong?
Keigo-kun, why?
I felt like this was not a normal occurrence, and I reflexively ran to Aizawa's side. Hey, what happened?
I'm embarrassed. My stomach hurt a little.
No, she was coughing earlier. And these cold sweats. Her face is pale. Her breathing is not right.
I'm okay now. I'll go back after I rest a bit, okay? You go back.
You had some kind of reaction, huh?
Why?
I picked Aizawa up to take her to the nurse's office.
Keigo-kun, put me down. It's embarrassing.
If you can shout like that, I guess you're okay for now. The color's back in her face.
Of course it is if you do that.
Shut up and listen to me. You're a prime example of a lying patient.
Ichinose-kun, thanks for bringing her here.
No, she had cold sweats and she's anemic. Her breathing was weird too. I think she has something.
Got it, thank you. You really are Dr. Ichinose's son.
It's nothing. Take care of her. I bowed my head and was about to return to the class. Just then, I heard Aizawa's voice chase after me.
Keigo-kun, thank you. You're a kind person. Nothing's changed since that day. I love you.
That day? What does that mean? Rest well. An idiot should be happy. I was curious about what Aizawa said, but I'll save it for later.
Then, if you sign this, I'll feel better.
If you can make jokes like that, I guess I don't need to worry.
Aw, no fun. Marry me.
Give it up. The usual banter had started. I said that without turning around and left the office. I didn't think for a second that I would come to regret this moment. Aizawa didn't return to class after that. I was curious about that day, so I headed to the nurse's office after class. But Aizawa wasn't there anymore. I guess I'll ask her tomorrow. Tomorrow, she'll come running up to me with that endlessly bright smile. In that moment, I had no doubts about that. The next day, Aizawa didn't come to school. Aizawa's absent today. Ichinose, compile today's printouts for her. Yes, sir. She's still not feeling well? From this day, I couldn't study even though Aizawa wasn't there. She'll come tomorrow. I thought that every day until a month was about to pass since Aizawa had stopped coming. That's weird. It's not normal to take so many days off. The teacher only says she's sick. Is she really just sick? Honestly, at this point, I couldn't not be concerned about Aizawa. All of that was because she confessed her feelings to me and followed me around and pushed through my walls without a care.
Keigo-kun, marry me!
Even though I rejected her, she showed me a marriage application, and now that marriage application was crumpled up. Also, what was that day? I couldn't stop thinking about that. I feel frustrated. It's all Aizawa's fault. No, that's not it. I was most frustrated with myself for thinking about Aizawa so much. It's quiet. The quiet that I had once longed for was uncomfortable, and I ruffled my hair aggressively. During lunchtime, I called my father. Hello, Dad. I have a question. Has a girl named Hana Aizawa been coming to your hospital recently? If she's not feeling well, I'm sure she's going to hospital. And Aizawa's little sister was hospitalized at your hospital, so I'm sure... I'm not supposed to say this, but I guess it's okay. She's hospitalized here. Hospitalized? No way! Aizawa? Not her sister? Thank you, Dad. After I hung up, I ran in the direction of the hospital. I have to go see Aizawa. Maybe there was a meaning to that marriage application, and to all the weird things up until now. Why didn't you tell me? Aizawa! I didn't know how to look when I saw her. Still, I ran.
Keigo-kun!
Aizawa, why didn't you tell me?
Sorry,
You don't have to apologize. So tell me about you.
Okay. When I was in elementary school, they found a heart defect. I was in and out of the hospital. I don't actually have a little sister. The one that was hospitalized was me. I'm sorry I lied. Usually I was able to live like everyone else. So when I'd have a seizure and sit out for PE, they'd say I was acting. I couldn't stand it. I wanted to run around with everyone and do PE. Since then, I decided to never tell anyone about my illness or seizures. Being in the hospital was lonely, and I was always crying. Then I met a boy that was about my age. The boy saw me crying through the slightly open door and came into the hospital room to talk to me.
Hana-chan, don't cry. They say that people with weak hearts have the kindest hearts. I know that you're a kind girl, so I'll always be by your side and make you laugh. Also, if Daddy can't fix it, I'll become a doctor and make you better. Then, you better be my bride, okay? Promise! I love your smile, Hana-chan.
Thanks to that boy, I was so happy. I went from crying every day to laughing every day. I didn't want to put away the smile that he said he loved. So I always smile.
After hearing Aizawa's story, the memories that had sunk deep inside me came flooding up. Hana-chan? You were Hana-chan?
Huh? Keigo-kun! Do you remember? I'm so happy!
I remembered. When I was young, I came to the hospital often to see my father work. There was a kind girl who was always crying. I met Hana-chan. I wanted to become a doctor. Because I met Hana-chan, I had completely forgotten. I wanted to make Hana-chan laugh, to dry the tears of people who were suffering. I wanted to be a kind doctor like that. I had forgotten that I had thought that. I respected my father from the bottom of my heart, but before I knew it, I felt like I could never surpass him. My father's greatness was blinding. I panicked and thought that if I was tough, I could be like that. I wrote my name on the marriage application I had returned to her so many times.
Huh? Keigo-kun?
What? You wanted me to marry you, right?
I did, but is it really okay if you're worried about the promise?
That's one thing, but that's not all. This past month, with you gone, I realized something. Without you being loud and dumb by my side, I was a little lonely.
Keigo-kun?
Don't get it twisted, alright? I don't want you to get in the way of my studies. But I won't ever say that your seizures are just acting. So if you feel unwell, come to me.
Thank you, Keigo-kun.
Hold on to that marriage obligation until I become a doctor. You can throw it out if you change your mind.
I never do that. But I can't wait, so maybe I'll go out and submit it tomorrow.
Stop it, idiot! Be good and wait.
Then, going out?
That's after I get accepted to the medical program.
What? It's a promise, okay, Keigo-kun?
Aizawa was discharged, and the hectic days returned.
Actually, I wanted you to heal me, so I haven't been going back to the hospital.
Are you dumb? That's not okay. You can trust my father, so you better go.
Okay.
But I will become a doctor and heal the illness, so you just relax and laugh. I had remembered why I had my dreams thanks to Hana. I vowed to make that dream come true for her.